I started my YouTube channel in 2008. It started off me just having fun, me just making videos, wanting to make people laugh. And I started talking about the African American community and the experiences I was having inside of the community. And the more I would discuss it, the more it would create other YouTubers that would want to voice their opinion about my videos. And recently, of course, everybody knows I've had this major online issue with Tommy Sotomayor, and he hasn't been the first person to attack me for my opinions. There have been other YouTubers who have done it, since the beginning of time, and it's gotten to a level where it's escalated to a point of I'm being stalked by these people. They're calling my house all hours of the night, making videos weekly about me. I'm becoming the center of their entire YouTube channel, and there are plenty of things that you can discuss in this world that are very, very entertaining, other than another YouTuber that you disagree with. And so as people are finding out that there are YouTubers out there that are making videos about me, they get into conversations with me about it. And the other day I posted on Facebook about one of the YouTubers that had been attacking me and threatening me inside of his videos, and how I wanted to ease the situation, or could someone give me suggestions about how I could fix the situation. And there was a guy that came on, his name was Lawrence Clark, and I guess he watches my videos all of the time, or he may have started watching them recently. I'm not sure what kind of fan he is of mine, but he did say that he enjoyed watching the arguments and the beefs between me and other YouTubers because it was, I guess, extremely entertaining to him. And I tried to explain to him, it's one thing for people to disagree online or on YouTube, but it's another thing when people take that and run with it so hard and go too hard. And there's a limit to everything. And some of it's just starting to get old, It's starting to get, a little annoying when you're having to go back and forth with people. Now, the last person that was giving me such a problem was Michael Phidias. Lawrence was saying that he enjoyed the beef between me and Michael Phidias. But see, what people don't understand is I made one video about Michael. It was a recording of a conversation that me and him had together, and I had posted that up so people could understand, that posting these YouTube videos about me was just a game to him. And this is what he was saying to me in the conversation that I had posted on YouTube. So it wasn't like a back and forth banter where he'd make a video, then I make a video, then he make a video. What I noticed inside of the African American community is that this is what's happening amongst YouTubers. Like, it's a whole nother world that a lot of people that watch YouTube don't know anything about, because YouTube is supposed to be a platform for entertainment, not beefing, not two people forcing their opinions at each other and at each other's throats. It's not supposed to be like that. So when I explain to people that this is what is happening to me as a YouTube creator, they are surprised, because majority of people that come onto YouTube, they're not coming onto YouTube looking for that. They're not expecting to even see that, and that's a whole nother world to them. Lawrence Clark says to me that I basically deserve whatever it is that I'm getting because I voice my opinion on YouTube, and that takes bravery and courage to voice your opinion, and I deserve basically whatever I get. Here's my thing. No person, regardless of what they're saying online, deserves to be stalked, threatened. People put my court records up before. People have put up my address. People take YouTube very, very seriously, making videos about me, just being obsessed to a level that it's almost disgusting or disturbing, to where you can tell this person needs a mental help. That's a whole nother thing. It's not just two people arguing on YouTube, disagreeing with each other about something. People don't understand there are YouTubers out there that have died. It's girls out there who have been killed by people who watch their YouTube videos. Everyone has an opinion. Sharing your opinion does not make you brave or courageous. We all have one. I see people express their opinion on my timeline every day in social media, and it's a whole bunch of stuff out there that I disagree with. I'm not going to take the time to stalk or threaten someone that I disagree with. It's a lot of us in this world. And the world is big enough for everyone to believe whatever it is that they want to believe. I think people should stop needing validation. Like, a lot of people put some stuff out there just so they can see how many people agree with them. Just because someone agrees with your opinion doesn't mean what you're saying is accurate. It could just mean that all y'all dumb as hell. Your opinion is yours. And getting validation from others doesn't make your opinion any less of an opinion. And if someone disagrees with you, it is not the end of the world. I see a lot of stupid shit online every day. You know, I watch some of my own videos and I be like, this shit was stupid as hell. These aren't things that you gotta live by. Just because people give their opinion doesn't mean you are required to live that way. Or it's this big outrage because this person is expressing their opinion. If you disagree, express that. But you don't have to take it to the lengths that you take it to start a war, to be anti-whatever this person has to say. You just pushing against it. It's not that serious. You know, let people live. Let people say what they want to say. Just how you want the opportunity to say and think and feel whatever it is that you want to say. You have to allow people to have that same opportunity. You can't just expect everybody to believe what you want to believe. That's not how the world works, regardless of how bad you want it to. There's a lot of people I think are stupid. For example, Tariq Nasheed, corny $2 pimp ass. People ask me how I feel about him all the time. But what he has to say, normally to me, is ridiculous. He has these generalizations when he's talking about black women in corporate America and how he calls them bed witches. I was watching some video where he was talking about why hoes do what they do. And some guy had called in and said that a friend of his was giving men a hard time at the workplace. And Tariq Nasheed just busts out and tells him, you know, well, that's because she's a bed wench. And for those of you that don't know what a bed wench is, it's basically a black woman who sleeps with the massa, you know what I'm saying? Sleeps with the, you know, white men in corporate America. So he's saying, well, she does this because she's a bed wench. And I'm thinking to myself, that generalization is like crazy, because not all women of power are walking around talking to black men in a condescending manner or with a nasty ass attitude because she's sleeping with her superiors or anything like that, or she's sleeping with her boss or the executives or vice president or some crap. Not every powerful black woman is Olivia Pope. You understand what I'm saying? This black woman could have a nasty ass attitude because the men in her workplace are lazy and ignorant, and this is her response to their fucked up shenanigans. It could be as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? She could be having a bad day with her own man who happens to be black. You know what I mean? And she could just be taking it out on men. It's not necessarily that she's a bed witch. You know what I mean? I disagree with a lot of what Tariq Nasheed has to say, but I don't stalk or threaten him. Trent Sheldon kissing ass. He makes shit sound like gumdrops and rainbows for these black women. That nonsense just makes African American women not take accountability for the poor choices and decisions that they are making in general, especially when it comes to men. Latoya Forever. This chick gets on YouTube and this just drives me freaking crazy. She gets on YouTube, she talks about her life, it bores the shit out of me. I don't even see how many people could sit there and watch her, but they watch her and love her to pieces. Her personality is annoying to me. And she gets on YouTube and she tells all her personal business, I mean all of it, in detail, okay? I disagree with all of that, but I don't stalk her or threaten her. Tanya TKO, hey love, birds, long-winded ass. I adore her personality. I don't always agree with the things that she says or the lifestyle that she lives, but I do not stalk her or threaten her. We all got people in this world that we see that we don't necessarily like. I'm sick of people seeing someone do something outrageous online and off, and instead of understanding that it's wrong and doing something about it, instead they celebrate and justify it by pulling out their smartphones, videotaping it, and posting it to World Star Hip Hop. Black men will tell me that I deserve to be threatened because I voice my opinion publicly. Why should a person be ridiculed or punished for voicing their opinion that some people don't agree with? It's an opinion, it's not the Holy Grail. I could make a video about how an intellectual African American woman needs to date outside of her culture, and I'll get stoned for it by a black man. But a black man can see a black woman degrading herself making a twerk video for World Star Hip Hop or Vine or whatever, and he'll share it with his friends and consider that being sexy. I don't understand it. It's a shame to me that a black woman only has two choices. She can degrade herself and have the men inside of her culture love her, or she could start speaking her opinion intellectually, and she could get stoned by men who fear that intellect or fear that power. And these are just generalizations I'm talking about here, and it's easy for me to make a generalization. We're talking about majority here. We're not talking about the exceptions to the rule, because people can say all day long not all people are like that. But you will have to agree on some of the things that I'm saying, because you can get online and watch TV and you'll see African American women. How African American women are depicted inside of media is entertaining to our culture, or would still be on television. People will have a difference of opinion all the time. The world is not cut and dry. Not always. You can choose to make it cut and dry. And for me, the bottom line is simply this. Your opinion is yours. It belongs to you. It does not belong to me. I get to choose whether or not I will apply it to my life. It's not the end of the world. And I don't need to go out my way to threaten anybody just because they don't agree with what I do.